Hi guys, a very good afternoon. Masquera say. So this morning we need to take a look on a very important issue, which is right here, as it has been reported by Kozwa. So this was posted by Kozwa, but also President Nelson Chamisa posted it, and Kozwa said in his official WhatsApp channel, President Advocate Chamisa posted this picture. Many are wondering what is in his mind. Only time will tell. So a lot of speculation is happening around President Advocate Chamisa. Let me place the picture right onto the screen for the sake of context and understanding Kuti, what is really going on, what are we talking about, and let us place it right here. This is what President Nelson Chamisa posted. This is the photo which he posted personally on his handle. And Kozwa right here was asking questions. Let us take a look on another comment, very important comment from Apostle Joe, which is on this post, so that we get to understand kuti vaimbotichi or zvinhu zvacho zviri kumbofamba sei. Apostle Joe said, after the MDC 2014 split, MRT ordered youths to recover MDC cars looted by PDP. Witness Dube and some other youths went and recovered an Isuzu that had been looted by former MDC chairperson former Debele North Sengezo Shabangu. Sadly, the Isuzu and 120 other MDC vehicles have already been changed ownership from MDC to Biti's Lafonic Enterprises Private Limited. So Sengezo just approached the court, and the Bulawayo High Court ordered witness Dube to return the now Lafonic investments on the car to Chabango right away, or he was gonna rot in jail for carjacking. So after all the looting of the MDC property, Chabango and his PDP colleagues later came back to MDC empty-handed and are now gunning for more loot at Triple C. Twice beaten, thrice shy. A leopard never changes its spots. So this is a very direct tweet by Apostle Joe, which suggests that by Nelson Chamisa posting this, he didn't mean that there is anything. He is working with Tendai Biti, because remember, Tendai Biti followed the same path of Nelson Chamisa. He is no longer belonging to any political party, but unlike President Nelson Chamisa, Biti quitted politics, and President Nelson Chamisa is still in politics and are still pursuing the issues of Zimbabwe. So we need to take a look onto what President Nelson Chamisa actually said, so as to get to understand the actual position taken by President Advocate Nelson Chamisa in this, or led to President Nelson Chamisa's actual tweet. Let us see kuti President Nelson Chamisa vakamboti chii chaizo, which triggered all these questions to be raised. So it's very important for us to do so that we get to understand kuti tachashanda vese here zvekare or kwete, because I've seen a lot of comments in WhatsApp streets vanhu vachitaura kuti Chamisa ari kuti arikuda kushanda zvekare naBiti naMnangagwa etc. That is what other people are saying. But we need to take a look onto this and understand the context. President Nelson Chamisa said, life is dynamic. Things change. Time flies. Change happens. So if you take a look from this picture, these are people who were seated together. Emmerson Mnangagwa, Tendai Biti, Nelson Chamisa, Sidney Sekaramai. But are these people able to sit down together today? Maybe Nelson Chamisa and Sidney Sekaramai, they can sit together and have a chat. That is if Sidney Sekaramai want. But if you take a look on Emmerson Mnangagwa, they have made it clear that they are not willing to sit down with President Nelson Chamisa and talk to him for anything. They've clearly said it. If Nelson Chamisa wants to have a conversation with him, ngauye ku that near-pollard organization yakatangwa iyai zvikanzi ikokoko ndo kunotauriranwa chete. That is the only platform yekuti vanhu vange vachitaurirana. And it doesn't make sense because Nelson Chamisa is, according to ZEC, is number 2. President Mnangagwa is number 1, according to ZEC 2023. Nelson Chamisa is on number 2, and the rest, they got nothing of significance, which means there is no need for Nelson Chamisa to start by having any conversation with the other. What is of significance is for President Mnangagwa to talk to Nelson Chamisa first. Then, after they have talked, they invite all stakeholders on board so that they can have a conversation about Zimbabwe. They can have dialogue about Zimbabwe. But what we need to have are these two men seated next to each other and have a discussion, or seated in front of each other and have a discussion. So, trying to understand what Advocate Nelson Chamisa was saying right here, if you try to find a meaning, you will never find a meaning on your own. You need to understand the political dynamics. So what is coming is better than what is gone. Look forward, not back. So things have changed, and President Nelson Chamisa clearly indicated that time flies and changes happen. So the GNU is a mistake that should never be repeated. I don't believe Kuti Nelson Chamisa is working on a GNU with anybody. Personally, I don't see it in that way. He was simply trying to highlight that the people he worked with during GNU, when everybody was celebrating, at a certain point in time, he had to change totally and acted as if they never took part in that process of 2009 to 2013. So that is my own understanding. This is Tinemabwe who was talking about the GNU. Okay. So this GNU was a very big mistake. People gained nothing. I agree with Law, because during that GNU, it's just that one wakangogona kutenga nekugona kuita sei, but the government itself never prioritized the issues of development, self-development of people. But life yaimboronan, vanhu vakatotanga kutengawo mota vakatotengawo during that period of time, but there was no clear plan of transition and clear plan about elections. The reforms which were necessary were not put in place. What we needed when we got into GNU was not a better economy. We needed reforms so that we have sustenance and we have the future. But we failed to get those reforms, and that became problematic. That is the reason why we still have same problems after GNU. During the GNU days, what event was this one, and what was being said? But Biti had issues from betraying Emirati. He deceived us all. Okay, so seated among lions. Okay, zvikanzi gara wangu batana na ED Tsvangira hambodi himself ndokubatana na Mugabe, nyika ikafamba. Bhora rese muri kuriziya, but respect the will of God. Mwari havazi benzi, vanoita Mnangagwa atonge. Unoita mbiri yekudiwa without any contribution to the government. Chii chakadaro vachamisa kam. Okay, kana Mwari vachida kuti Mnangagwa atonge, ngazvingoita kuti kare neeconomy yacho ibve yangoshanda, because does it mean kuti God is failing? No, God is not failing, and God is actually preparing waanoda kuti ange achitungamirira nyika yeZimbabwe kuti auye kuzotungamirira, kwete zvekuti hanzi Mwari wada kuti Mnangagwa aiwa zvana Mnangagwa izvo yatoo past tense izvo. And what has not changed for Zimbabwe are the usual drivers of economic prosperity, politics, and the economic stupid. In fact, it is now far worse because the ruling party is unopposed, and it looks like it will be an easy ride for them in 5 years. This one is out of touch with reality. If you go to the raw areas, the support base of ZANU-PF, you will learn one or two things. There's a lot which is happening. When we started these campaigns, Kumamisha, it was like a huge mountain to climb. But from where we started 2 years ago and where we are at this moment in time, I can tell you that we did a lot of groundwork, and a lot of people are now understanding the difference between the ruling party and the opposition. In the past, some people were believing that opposition was created by whites. Opposition was coming to do the bidding of the whites. But right now they have different thinking altogether. They now understand kuti chinombonzi opposition chii chinoshanda sei and everything else. It doesn't happen in a day. It takes time for the people to actually understand the purpose of the opposition. So as takutochembera pakatife pasina change. So and the way is tendai bit. Okay. So change is coming to the nation of Zimbabwe. That I believe that change is coming to the nation of Zimbabwe. We did the groundwork in the past election, and a lot is now a lot of the puzzle is now completing itself. So, good evening, change champion and chief advocate Nelson Chamisa. Are we going to have transitional government? If we are going to have new movement, those who betrayed us, they must take a break. We need a strong movement with new faces. Those who are not power hungry, selfishness. Okay, this is a reality. You were a powerful tech team, though you guys are separated. Okay, so it's interesting. Teams Zimbabwe apologize to Big T and work together. Who is supposed to apologize to the other? How can Nelson Chamisa apologize to BT? BT haana chaanogona kuunza mueconomy yemuzimbabwe at this moment in time, because zvese zvaitika izvi guys, he even failed to participate kuHarare East simply because he knows the truth. He knows that the people are angry, and zvese zvavaifungidzira kuti zvichaitika vakaona kuti vanhu vakatodya gaka. And the reason why there is no people onto the streets is because of Nelson Chamisa. Ari kuudza kuti vanhu, let us have peace and let us resolve all problems in peace. So kanzi pfungwa yekuti akuya yakanga isati yabata, pfungwa yekuti anga achapera ega yanga isati yavapo, pfungwa yekugadzira nyika yanga yava kutanga, pfungwa yekuita take over kubva kuna Mugabe yanga yava kupfumbira. Okay. Okay. Kanzi wapererwa ka wakuda kukumbira GNU apa anti makashayira poladhere manje amlume bambo. So this is what some people think, but I don't think Nelson Chamisa is talking about a GNU. This is my own observation. Knowing Nelson Chamisa is not asking for a GNU, and for those who are saying Chamisa Rutsvaga GNU, I can say you are 100% wrong. Nelson Chamisa is simply reminding the people of Zimbabwe kwatakapfuura nako nekwatakabva nako, and it's a moment of interest at this moment in time. Ndokupera kwezvimwe zvikara, but this is the beginning. New faces coming on board and new voices coming on board. That's the end of people like Tendai Biti who believe kuti zvese zvinofanatika through evil. So it is what it is. In the comment section, please let us talk. What do you think? Is it a GNU or not?